And welcome. I'm Lorelei of Nutrition L. I'm a graduate student currently studying to become a registered dietitian, and today we're going to talk about nutrients. What are they and what they are? A nutrient is a substance that plants and animals need to survive and grow. Air? No, we're not really talking about air. Water. We need water to survive and grow, and it is a component of many foods, but it's generally not categorized as a nutrient, so that's not going to be the subject of our video today. The nutrients we're going to talk about are nutrients that are found in food, although sometimes they're found in beverages as well. Nutrients can be divided into two major categories: macronutrients and micronutrients. As you might guess, we need more of the macronutrients than the micronutrients, but both are incredibly essential. Macronutrients make up foods. They provide our bodies with calories and energy. The three macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Carbohydrates can be anything from brownies to broccoli. So all of our fruits, vegetables, grains, starches, a lot of baked snacks and treats, these are all considered carbohydrate foods. If you'd like to learn more about carbohydrates, I have done a separate video specifically on carbs. You can check out the link in the description box below. The most obvious source of protein is meat, but there are a lot of other foods that contain protein. Some major sources include eggs, beans, nuts and seeds, and dairy products, but even vegetables can be a source of protein. Fats are generally found in nuts, seeds, olives, avocados, or oils that are made with the earlier mentioned products. We also find fats in animal products. If you're interested in learning more about fats or proteins specifically, I've also done separate videos on those, so check out that description box below. I think it's important to note that most foods are not strictly one or another. So if you think of something like beans or legumes, beans and legumes are technically a carbohydrate, but they contain so much protein that they really are a great protein source. Nuts, a fat source, but they also contain enough protein that they are useful in that area. Dairy is generally considered a source of protein, but it does have a carbohydrate component. So most of our foods, even plant foods, which are generally considered maybe carbohydrates, also have protein. So most of the foods aren't one or another, but they do tend to get categorized that way. So that's how we break them down, by whether it's more of a carbohydrate, more of a fat, or more of a protein. If you've ever heard of somebody who is on a macro plan, or if somebody's trying to meet their macros for the day, that would be a food plan that breaks down how much of each macronutrient one is trying to eat in a day. So it could be a percentage, like what percentage of protein, carbohydrate, and fat does one want to eat, or it could be servings, like how many servings of one or the other does one want to eat. So that's what macros are, macronutrients. Micronutrients. Micronutrients can be broken into two categories: vitamins and minerals, and those can also be broken into two categories. So vitamins are either water-soluble or fat-soluble. The water-soluble vitamins are vitamin C and then all the B vitamins, and then the fat-soluble vitamins are vitamins A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. We need vitamins. They are essential for our bodies to function properly. They are found in most foods. We just don't need them in as large of a quantity as we need our macronutrients. But you can always get them from foods, and I recommend that you do. Water-soluble vitamins are more easily excreted from the body. Fat-soluble vitamins are more likely to be stored by the body. Fat-soluble vitamins are also easier to absorb if they're eaten with another source of dietary fat. Minerals. Minerals can be broken into two categories as well. So we have our major minerals and then our trace minerals. We need them both, But we need more of the major minerals than the trace minerals. Major minerals include calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, which are all a part of our bones, so you can imagine why we would need more of those. Also, sodium, potassium, and chlorine. Sodium, potassium, and chlorine are electrolytes, and they help to maintain fluid balance in the body, as well as participate in all sorts of other body processes. They're super necessary. Our trace minerals are things like iron, copper, zinc, selenium, chromium. We definitely need them, but we just don't need as much of them. This is obviously a really general overview just to categorize what it is that we take in and how it kind of fits into this world of nutrition. I hope to do more videos on vitamins and minerals in the future so you can learn a little bit more about where you can get them, how you can get them, do you really need them, how much do you need, things like that that may be of interest to you. If you have any questions, please add comments box below. If you would, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications so that you can find out when I'm posting new videos. Thank you again so much. This is Nutritionelle, and I encourage you all to eat